So it's like midnight. I'm like half in my pajamas. I work today, so I look like a mess, and I'm not gonna get dressed because I plan to sleep in like as soon as I've done this. But I got quite upset earlier. Like I found out something quite distressing, and I figured a way of dealing with it was to just talk to myself on camera for a bit, and you know, content. Because I don't know if I'm gonna make a video out of the whole situation. I might do, who knows. So this is just future preparation, I guess. But I've been working a lot recently, and I haven't really had time to do much at all, so I haven't been in the garden much at all. And this morning I took the dog out in the garden for a bit, and I saw the apple trees were not looking too good, and like the leaves were turning brown on the little, we have 2 apple trees, one cooker and one eater, and the eater's the smaller, younger one, and it's not looking too good at the moment, and might be canker, or however you pronounce that, and we may have to just completely get rid of it, which I'm not too bothered about that tree. It's only little, and you know, it doesn't have much meaning. However, the bigger tree, the cooker, is 20 years old, and it was a wedding gift for my parents when they got married, and it's their 20th anniversary today. I'm not sure quite what the time is, so I'm a little upset about that, and I don't want to lose that tree at all. But it's spread onto it as well, and you know, we're not 100% sure if it is canker or not. We're gonna go and see some advice. But yeah, we're likely probably gonna have to dig up the small tree, you know, get rid of it, and chop a lot of the 20-year-old tree as well, which I'm quite upset about. Now that I'm actually filming this video and sort of like saying what we're gonna do, I'm like less upset about it, because that's sort of one way I cope, is by planning things and working out what I'm gonna do, because then I get less upset, because there's, yeah. So yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. I mean, fingers crossed, it might work out better and we won't have to do that, but that's likely what's gonna happen. I'm feeling a bit guilty about it, because, you know, I feel like I should have noticed it sooner, and then this wouldn't have happened. But like, I just haven't had the time, and I don't know enough about plant diseases or anything to have got that right. So yeah, feeling a bit upset about it, but like, I think I might have processed it by now. We'll just plant some more apple trees. You know, there's plenty of space for one on the other side of the garden there, and you know, we'll get over it. As long as we can save the 20-year-old tree, like, that's the one that matters. As long as we save that, then it's okay. You know, I will be incredibly upset if we have to get rid of that one as well. But hopefully it'll be okay. So yeah, that is the current situation at the time of recording this. Hopefully tomorrow I have the day off at last, so we're gonna go to the garden centre and ask for some advice and see what on earth we can do. So I will film the next steps if it's anything interesting. You know, at least there's one good thing I can bring about out of this, is content. Because I have not had the time to film anything recently. So yeah, I can't really film most of my content looking like this, just saying. Yeah, I haven't even put my clothes away. That's why I'm at this awkward angle, because it's midnight and I want to go to bed, so yeah, I'm feeling a bit weird right now, but yeah. And also my camera's the other way around, so I can look at myself, because why not? Usually I'm like this in videos, it's stupid. Anyway, yeah, I'll keep you updated on whatever's happening. I mean, if this is uploaded, chances are it's gone badly and we've had to destroy this tree, so yeah. Not fun. So after chopping down the tree, we also noticed a lot of the trees in our neighbourhood at the moment are also having this very similar leaf damage, and you know, I was quite worried that this might be a disease. Like it was affecting the sycamore, the beech, blackthorn, like loads of different deciduous plants, and it's really concerning, and it seemed quite isolated in this area. But one of our neighbours told us that it could just be wind damage due to the weather we've been having recently, and that made me think maybe the damage on the apple trees was actually that's the same thing, because they are pretty exposed, and it would make sense why it was only on one half of the bigger tree, because that side is exposed and the other half isn't. So I'm sort of worried that we may have chopped down the tree when we didn't need to. So I'm feeling a bit guilty about that. Like, did we chop down a perfectly healthy tree? I'm not sure. However, regardless of the leaf damage, the little one was still covered in what looked like canker, and you know, we had to act immediately on what we knew anyway. So yeah, we got rid of the tree, but who knows? Maybe we didn't have to get rid of it, maybe we did, but canker is something I don't really want to mess around with. We have to look after the trees, and you know, we let it get a bit too far, and the last thing I want is for the canker to spread onto the big tree. So yeah, like that little tree was not healthy anyway. Like there were dead bits on it. It wasn't just like, regardless of if you disregard the leaves, it was still not looking good. So hopefully we'll get a new apple tree and it'll all be better. I have a lot of memories with that little tree. It produced some lovely tasty apples. Unfortunately we never really used them because it produced too many and we just didn't eat them. But they were lovely little apples. But yeah, overall, you know, it is best to err on the side of caution, and that's what I'm going to try to do. I need to keep a better eye on them. I just have not had the time recently, but yeah, you definitely have to play it safe, I'd say. I have to look after that big tree, and you know, sometimes you do have to sacrifice things, and that's what we did. You know, I do feel a bit guilty about it still, but yeah, what happened has happened, and we can't change that. Hopefully we made the right decision. Yeah, only time will tell.